nnwuma no enti ehu hiase nyina ye te ase se ne ye dro die se ye pese omanmu ne nyina fa ne ntuma pefra twa ne twase ye nyina ye gitum se ye nkakra wanso so ebeboa na ne hia ne se ye de ye ni ebedi akire ta wosi wo ompese otuato ma ban so enkonkobo bosia ne ehe na ban benya sika e de aye mpuntunwuma no enti ehu hiase nyina
mu ladies no muni gam dan num I will say aban tuato asema oslo kano o ti so sema aban enjeje tax wo so untua tax enti ehe na wo pese aban ekonye sika ne free asla Owusu or dementia oni Otumfour na kasa. We are right after the budget 2024 budget. When Ursula Owusu responds to Otumfour say to two. Also Otumfour say to two. Why won't you tax? Also ma ba mbobesia. Na mpuntu na wo pre no. Ebere na unsa kan mpuntu no. Ursula responds to Otumfour no. Because what I say Ashanti regional minister ko Otumfour na nsia. E na waka che Otumfour say eto amotie nyina no sika no yenim de ye aye yentumi nya kwan yentumi nya nsuo hospital esi okura nso yentumi mbie yentumi fa mpontu dwuma bi amma Ursula Owusu ka kire se ye ne ayempesi ebetua to yeso ayempesi omkwakoje edien loan inti sika no onkoje ne wo ombebu sikadwan mu no onko nane sa answer na ode ma Otumfour. And when we sit here and say this group of 40 people from the NPP, almost say Krona, you people sit on radio and say what? We cannot criticize them. We are using their own words. Intendo Otumfour complaining say impuntu ba santimemu ohu she ohu school ohu hospital ohu bibiana Ashanti regional minister Jenny Nimukanya nana upon taxes awetua ene wona no metua nyina no bibia ne webetuma aye munya kwan asle bia na no catch Otumfour say wo Otumfour untua tax wo Otumfour won pese be kwakoji loan na yankofo sika we yankoji ya santo antuma ye mesi na sikadwa sika firi mu ba yakosesa de akpa chichire Ghana na asema Ursula Owusu ka cha santefo no ne response a odema Otumfour osetutu no. These people don't respect. They don't respect us. They don't respect anybody. They don't want to accept that they have done wrong to us. They have never accepted that they have lied to us. They have done us wrong. They always get the opportunity. Anytime they get the opportunity, they insult us in our faces. And you people sit there and defend them. And some organizations, some private organizations. So what they do, and they say, someone stayed there from 2012. There were a lot of organizations in Ghana who were speaking against the government. Suddenly, Ekufuor win in 2016. That is what they do. Because MPP, they always hide behind institutions, CSOs, organizations. Not almost damage, And it's always steady 2012, 13, especially from 14, 15, 16. There were lots and lots of names, organizations that have been registered in Ghana, Occupy Ghana way. Let my vote count for way. Sanko Fudina, they are MPP for the MPP omo use omo edi da Ghana for. And SETAG, they are not different. And I'm talking about the leadership of SETAG. But there's something here you are missing. And the moment the MPP for Jandam with this the caption, SETAG rejects Mohammed's proposal to scrap teacher licensure exams. And as usual, it is always going to come from and City News because they are there to protect NPP's nonsense and Bawumia's foolishness.
Whenever I say my PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo. You were till for a PENDREAM TV in Pacho. When you say the news not all from an eddy bro. News say Obabeti in Pacho, so I didn't want to Trebia and so I didn't Trefa. News be I present your platform with you for your voice note not for sending it. I was 0277 128777. The debate 2 PENDREAM FM so Magana for Ninati Onka. Yanko T and a story eddy bro.
I want us to look at this is coming from Ursula Owusu. We all remember what Ursula Owusu said when the NPP was in opposition. Or say, my 18-year-old son can run Ghana. If Ursula can say, on the bar 2016, way time mana open to me, and it's who I saw to be on King Kensu. Ursula Tina TV so can say, and catch your mind, yeah. And the uncle on the bar where the infear do what tribute to match your mind because Mohammed Jimmy. Ursula Owusu. asamo gina Ghana radio so ni TV so catch the Ghana for no saa time na John Mahama see hospital na OC chip compounds na John Mahama ye kwan John Mahama AC Commander Sugar Factory John Mahama ye AC Regional Hospital na saa maami we egina TV so catch the Ghana for say ono ne ba 18-year-old can manage Ghana if you say John Mahama ye taxes if you said John Dramani Mahama taxes now you can't budget ni we no ena yebusa asla budget no sisia no eye de ekoso no ohuni sen
ye nyina ye sunsi ye pe development baby ye gine debt financing enhu ayedin and we have to pay for to finance our own development ti etua ne kakran na ye nyina ye ho hare yen ontumi nsu se ope ka kwan ope nyiram kanea ope nsuo ope rural open network they said open we nyina ya confess kan wo he aban confess kan wo he no de adi say adwuma say me no
kase yet sika so
bi sika na yet so na wo say sa na one sika no through taxes o ko fund wo he the only way to finance your development anywhere in the world is through either taxation through dividends and crofobetria to abain and now through loans me ma drink akra me echire no ti say wo si wo ompeso otua to ma abain so enkonkobo bosia na ehe na abain benya sika e de aye mpuntudwuma no na ehe na abain benya sika e de aye mpuntudwuma no ma abain so enkonkobo bosia ta wo si wo ompeso otua to ma ban so enkonkobo bosia na ehe na ban benya sika e de aye mpuntudwuma no enti ehu hiase nyina ye te ase se ne ye duro edie se ye pese oman mu ne nyina fa ne ntuma pefra twa ne twase ye nyina ye gitum se ye nkakra wan so ebeboa na ne hia ne se ye de ye ni ebedi akire ta wosi wo ompese otua to ma ban so enkonkobo bosia na ehe na ban benya sika e de aye mpuntudwuma no enti ehu hiase nyina
mu ladies no muni gam dan num I will say aban twato asema oslo ka no o ti so sema aban enjeje tax wo so wuntua tax enti ehe na wo pese aban ekonye sika no free asla Owusu or dementia one Otumfour na ekasa. We are right after the budget 2024 budget when Ursula Owusu responds to Otumfour say to two also Otumfour said to two wa wuntia tax wo so ma ba mbobesia na mpuntuo na wo pre no ebere na wonsa ka mpuntuo no Ursula response to Otumfour no because what kai say Ashanti regional minister ko Otumfour na nsen ya e na waka che Otumfour say eto amotie nyina no sika no yenim de ye aye yentumi nya kwan yentumi nya nsuo hospital esuo kora nso yentumi mbie yentumi fa mpuntudweme ndwuma bi amma Ursula Owusu ka kire say yeni ayempesi ebetua to yeso ayempeso mkwakoje edien loan inti sika no nkwaje ne won ombebu sikadwane mu no nkonane sa answer na odema Otumfour. And when we sit here and say this group of 40 people from the NPP, almost say Krona, you people sit on radio and say what? We cannot criticize them. We are using their own words. Intendo Otumfour complaining say impuntio ba santimemu ohu she ohu school ohu hospital ohu bibiana Ashanti regional minister Jenny Nimukanya nana upon taxes awetua ene wona na no metua nyina no bibia ne we betuma aye munya kwan asle bi na no catch Otumfour say wo Otumfour untua tax wo Otumfour won pese be kwakoji loan na yankofo sika we yankoji ya santo antoma e mesi na sikadwa sika firimu ba yakosesa de akpa chichire Ghana na asema Ursula Owusu kacha santefour no ne response odema Otumfour osetutu no. These people don't respect. They don't respect us. They don't respect anybody. They don't want to accept that they have done wrong to us. They have never accepted that they have lied to us. They have done us wrong. They always get the opportunity. Anytime they get the opportunity, they insult us in our faces. And you people sit there and defend them. So who should we go and criticize now? And I am just sending the message back to Asantimaino Otumfour that this is what Asla is saying. Because we need parliament. Sabi Otumfour ni parliament. Onana no 43 na parliament. And Otumfour Asla okamo ho. And busa ne se sia no eto no. Aden na mobo besia na to se muntua taxes. Asla wo se muntua to. Muntua to inti ye nyampuntua ade na mo kasa. And these are things we need to take serious. The level of disrespect and impunity. And Meka say this response is to Otumfour no obi ti asantemani buofu. Now, who is she responding to? Who is Asla responding to? Asla represents you. He represents you, the taxpayer. He represents you, the Ghanaian, irrespective of where you are. She is a member of parliament, a legislative body okahu omo shemra. Sa aban kwaji loan ba omo aban kwaji loan a ono netena ho ye na ende yebusa wo se aden wa na woka se oba we di 18 years betumi ebu Ghana if receive John Mahama kwaji loan abesi de enkejetia inti John Mahama ejimi na ende yebusa wo se aden na wabo besi ache John Mahama aden na ende taxes ne dɔɔso a wo se ye ne Ghana for ye ntua to yes ye catch us men kwaji loan inti yenye den indirectly no Asla Owusu catch Otumfour se nim ya ha. I'm telling you. Na me time kwa. I am using the same word to more cultural Aslonia Bemu. We a current budget that was read. These are the same idiots who told us they are going to move us from taxation to production. And no Mahamudu Bawumia statement. That statement, when we try to play these videos, you sit on radio and TV and tell us, say, oh yes, we are not supposed to play videos of politicians. What are we supposed to do? If we are not supposed to play videos of politicians lying to Ghanaians, what are we supposed to do? And this is the nonsense you have been talking about. This is the nonsense you have been saying. Stop defending these criminals. The people want answers. I'm trying to find Bawumia's own statement from taxation from taxation to production. And the Ekosi saying, us like catcher say, ye Jimmy, yanya den. Taxes.
Individuals, we embarked on major tax reform in this budget so that people will understand that we meant what we said when we said we are moving from a focus on taxation to production. On the real estate sector, we abolished the VAT on reform in this budget so that people will understand that we meant what we said when we said we are moving from a focus on taxation to production. On the real estate sector, we abolished the...
Did I say taxation to production? Wasn't this the same clown you people are licking his butt? And you're going from taxation to production. So why are we overpaying today? Now you could be MPR or catch and say, you Jimmy in Tiatuo. Otumfour Jimmy in Tiatuo. Why is he complaining? That is what Asla is trying to say. So pass my catch on from who is complaining about development? And Otumfour. Who is saying that Konfonochia say and Otumfour? Why na ka say yakwan yenye and Otumfour? Why na ka say adwuma mba santime and Otumfour? Enti Asla ka say wontua woto wo pe mpuntua. Why na odi na tem ondi matem. Odi ote kokoso atem. Say wontua woto wo so me ankoji loan. Na wote wona wo kem no sebio emfaso be ne also. And that is the message she was sending. Let us get some things right. We need to be straightforward with them. I will say I can't credit Chiromo. Bawumia is a liar. Every liar is a thief. And Metese Mahmudu Bawumia ako eye slim. Now before I go there, this is something we need to understand. John Dramani Mahama 24-hour economy is possible and it's going to happen. It does not matter what people are saying. John Mahama mana clear. Or say business will thrive. Business will receive tax incentives, enhance security, and lower electricity tariff. Now, tariffs are simple. The 24-hour economy. John Mahama Chiremo. And there's one thing people need to understand. John Mahama, Eka say NDC will introduce a 24-hour economy. Or say, share. Or see on share company be say run the 24 hours. So it means so won't believe in the policy run. But omo believe in the policy ombe enroll. There are some benefits they will get that will help them to expand and to employ more. That means they'll pay low tariffs. Light bill form. Some incentive taxes. You better so kakra momo. Sanko for security protection. Inti saw your company or Ghana, and you don't want any of these things, and you think you can operate a 12-hour business, go ahead, because the policy no one can say John Dramani Mahama can say by force or say company be our Ghana, whether government or private, should enroll or say there are incentives to it, so it will attract more companies to enroll. That's all. That is all. Until we need to understand, this is a policy. If you're a company and you want to develop, that's all person Ghana, a developer Ghana. Now, employer, you will have to get on the bus. John Mahama Jina baby ada enka say by force also be enrolling in 24-hour economy. No, on Jimmy here, because he knows that our economy needs to start picking up slowly. And with the incentives with it, at the end of the day, people will see the incentives, then they will join. It is obi betina radio so and TV so say John Mahama or no government can force a 24-hour economy. That person is ignorant about the policy. John Mahama is saying it is not force. But every company be a person or expand or employ Ghana for no, there are incentives. And kwino and nambi woma ebeba we ni agye kwan enkwino ho on council by force but no nkwan. Also the obeyan kwino or the number tuetum or the nkosua begum omo asebi omo se nam ni nkosua obo omo pese omo betene duan no omo mra omo ba enam ne mfaso no enkwan no benya bia no. Into the question is so wo se we okay where did wache wa me a tina baby e. Because omo pe enkwan no mfaso na omo hu se nam wom nkosua wom en enkwan no di abenya pomuden obe nipa kese bibia beko ye sebio osho abehye and the obetena ho a no problem. So John Mahama has not told anybody say by force enroll on the 24-hour economy or say a policy people and the enticement in account no any incentives no and the in Kofua joining. That is straightforward. John Mahama nam Ghana kasa. John Mahama kind the reality. John Mahama kind the Ghana for ehun say realistic. John Mahama is not just making promises. On Jimmy here last week or catch him or say he will never promise something he cannot do. It was a Ghana for here. There are promises and there are realistic promises. So Bika will say Messi 350 senior high school. Abra on to me si chip company wa bodam and you're realistic. So Bika will say me babe for nipa 100,000 juma 2 years time. Me don't make public sector anymore. Onim nyansa. It is not realistic. They are just promises. When somebody tells you I want to open the infrastructure so that it can create more opportunities for people to get jobs, that person is realistic. Why? Because we see UGMC here, you better nurse if we juma. You better nurse if we juma. You better caterers for juma. You better caterers for juma. You better electricians for juma. You better accountant for juma. So, all looking at the broader picture. So because obey 24-hour economy, that person is thinking about the progress of individual companies and also government companies that at the end of the day can take advantage and employ. So it's basically creating opportunities. In the John Mahama 24-hour economy, you need to understand these are realistic policies. Some policies are not realistic. One district, one factory, it is never realistic. One constituency, one dam, it is never realistic. We are talking about free SHS now. It's not realistic. That's when the Yema poison Momudi schools, you know. When somebody tells you, say, I am going to give every constituency 1 million per constituency, it is not realistic. How much is your GDP? You are paying loans. You are servicing domestic loans and international loans. You are also trying to open your employment base. You are also supposed to open infrastructure. You the same person. There are so many things. You cannot say I'm dashing 1 million per constituency. You are stupid. They are not realistic. Realistic ones are the ones we are telling you. 24-hour economy. It comes with incentives. It is not force. Now, John Mahama 24-hour economy, no. I keep telling Ghanaians to say, it is not just that. But when you look at something like plans to abolish teacher licensure exams, straightforward. Teacher for exams are more thrown in there. I'm a teacher for I render about 60% jobless. No, they have all become unemployed. No, it is not necessary. It is simple. Say John Mahama kase obecha licensure exams mua. John Mahama has never said he's against teachers taking exams to enter the career. No way. These are two different things. So John Dramani Mahama kase we don't like the teacher licensure exams because the way it is done, it is limiting teachers. It is basically putting them out of work. They have gone to training school. They have become career teachers. What they need is refreshment. If you are going to set up a very difficult entrance exams for them, I have no problem. Because the entrance exams, is to get them in there to be trained as career teachers. I get it. But for them to go through the training and halfway, instead of you to refresh them, you say they need to take 1 day to write an exams. If they don't make some mark, all the things that they went through, training, what to go, where Jimmy. So nobody should sit anywhere else and say John Mahama is against exams. John Mahama is not against exams. In fact, John Mahama, from day one, when he started moving teaching teacher training colleges into a degree, he also said that they need to go through vigorous examination. Because when you expand, when you lift it from HND or diploma to degree, you need to make sure that before you enter the career itself, you are somebody who has basically learned what you want to do, or you basically know what you want to do. So baby ni Ghana, John Mahama ejinaka say already he hates exams. No, John Mahama is saying the licensure exams is a waste. In fact, we don't have enough teachers. Kakrana what me train you almost all my teachers, you have to make sure you sharpen them as time goes on. The antina oko military, you see, US is doing some drills on the China Ocean. The United States is doing drills. Ghana Army has gone to Togo. They are doing drills. They are sharpening their skills. They don't have to sit in a room and write exams and say, one pass here, you cannot be good on the field. They are snipers. They are Air Force guys. They are different. But you sharpen your skills. So Mahama says, when you employ these people as teachers, sharpen them by making sure they go for refresher courses. But before they become teachers, make sure that barrier there is tough to cross. So by the time I'll cross, oh, yeah, career teacher, and now we say yes. But you don't basically get up one day and say, wow, try exam. So say, we a teacher, the way and do her, ya pamo, uncle edeng. What should the teacher go and do? And these are some of the things we keep talking about. MPP radio for no, I'm imagine some data Ghana for me chat. We come here to simplify it for you. And the simplification, and then Emma Ghana for people are asking about me questions. So memo bianca bibian tu trimuda said John Mahama on pay exams. Now compare exams and move teachers from diploma to a degree. On pay exams and try so basic teacher training colleges because he wants the career to be better. But what is happening called the licensure exams, it is waste. It discourages the teachers. You are extorting them. You are basically running them down. You need to take it out. You can do any exams you want to do from the beginning, which is fine. That penalty say police for akoye police are 3 years. You see, onkoye exams. If you want to go up in your police service, open another rank. You can choose to go to school and take that rank. But in a service, all that they do is they refresh themselves. Omokoye suchare, nomokoye training. Maybe how to shoot. It's been a while. They basically did target shooting. It's been a while. The snipers were. That is how it works. Every career job, Biano, you refresh yourself. You don't take an exams, and if you don't make some mark, you are out. And that everything that you learned for 3-4 years, is a waste. Until John Mahama can, a chawe Ghana niya, we a teacher ni, and now we a teacher niya wo school on tiasie. This is supposed to be one of the main focus. The 24-hour economy, teacher for exams, so we need see you see more schools. We need more teachers. This is not a time to be doing some comedy with teachers. John Dramani Mahama Swasaka or say plans to review the dying local poultry industry. And it's a fact. Poultry farmers ninaka. Tamana John Mahama Ohono, we were consuming more poultry in Ghana. Tamana John Mahama Ohono, the deal was better. So pesa wo kra eye poultry. Akuko fo square fabricha. Also making sure say what to about 70% to Ghana and sana wa kra kakra besoso. Enkofo we buy no mu yi sa barrier ni free. If you say na omo pese omo ho nkofo e kra enkoko ba omo ntua sika o port e de sala bianca. In Tomoba, no rules and a protected local poultry farmers. No, they took that rule away, and then people started flooding the market. Chinese phone bemu, Lebanese phone bemu, India phone bemu, and they messed the market up. They took the little opportunity at Ghana poultry farmers. No, they took it from them. And the poultry farmers could not compete because these people are coming with dollars. These people are coming with money. They cannot compete them into local poultry farmers. No, so John Mahama say. That rule na da hono, if you give him power, oman to me or beba sabe install sa rule come more ding. It is going to go to about 80%. So percent oye en kokwa or say onya ton kokwa ton kokwa no 80% ayeku mo Ghana ha. And I say 80% to her, not 20 no beto fra Turkey or China and phobia ho. But for a Ghanaian poultry farmer to sit in Ghana, not nenko for kran to min ton en kokwa ye be floodgates no. The strategy with the NPP in the say they are more focused on enriching people than enriching Ghanaians. And then the MPP focus. So we study MPP about power, the kasadeneba. What they do, and they say the moment they get the power, they enrich the people up there. It's a capitalist system. Oh, Mayama asimesi enyesika, onyesika no be a company, no afa Ghana for be. Asimesi na obi a company no, the interest na first. He needs to make his money before thinking about nipana or before the jumano. But so study NDC for now. They are more in their focus is more on making sure there's a social nipano, citizens no businessmen who make money. And this West Stadia NDC policies in I say at the end of the day, give a lot of money to the people. When the people are fine, then the government can do well. But the MPP is the opposite. Give the money to those people up there to make more money. And when they get the money and they want to build a company, they will build one company and employ 700 people, and the 700 people in your priority. So you see, it's a totally different ideology. And internet and this were power. All that they do is yensi a hospital. You see hospital, you benya nurse for Marco Ejuma, you benya caterers, you benya engineers, you benya pharmacists. Menyanko see e-block, you better teacher for Ejuma. Oh, so their focus is more on the civilians getting the economic recovery or economic redemption. But the NPP's ideology in say make us proud and make us rich. The nebia be sofom. Time benefits can be free to sofom. It needs to start from the bottom approach. In time people power, sa poultry farmers here no mu ye dwuma fine no. Omo ba no be rule ni free or say hey, you see the atam sa rule no, ye twem obi a opese akofra akokra akokwa abruche bi obi anko. Then poultry for no more bread. They could not get loans, they could not compete, and then gradually poultry farmers nyina adwuma egu. And John Mahama say that rule na da hono. That rule na da so opese oye akokwa adwuma e was so ton kokon 70% of Ghana no. Onya power or the better war, because that is the only protection our poultry farmers in Ghana can get from a government. That is the protection. Abai we my poultry farmers protection. We ja omo no mo bre and a man for taking advantage of the system. This is the same country we want to produce, consume, and make money. Now, the law na nebe buama Ghana kuafo, poultry kuafo no, enso be di omo no, Ekufuado and Baumia, omoba no ye free and internet you see more Chinese doing chicken business in Ghana than Ghanaians. And to John Mahama ka, oye obia poultry farmer. It's a one-stop shop. Do not listen to the lies. Now one got out now na okakuliti. From 2012, rule and daho sikana unya any ende. You have to apply a common sense. You just have to be like me pe me juma the back. Me so me pesika. Me so me pese I am a poultry. E juma me pese me biom. It's simple. Vote for John Mahama. Politics here is siano. Enye complicated biom. A simple politics. A politics e be mo unya ho. Sa enkwasiaba ye too because me asantini, me ya wunini, me ye kowuni, me ya etwem. It is about DNA abana meto no me pemfaso bi wom. Inti meto Mahama because waka we akire me wanya meto etia no. That is what you do. Na sa abana ye to ayese we do etani, we do inkremoni, we do kan MPP unti antuma no. Enyo bi o MPP bi anim nyansa. Ye otani o MPP ma we jimi. Ene wo teni wo MP NDC mu wo jimi ye wo asantini wo MPP mu wo jimi asantini wo NDC mu ahunani a wo jimi ahunani. So we are supposed to look at the person there na wo de aba asam na wa kan to asum. And God being so good, these people running for president ya test you nyina ye nimdo obi abetuma ye Bawumia is not a new face. Bawumia has led the MPP from 2008. 2008 to 2023. Bawumia is not a small fowl in the MPP. On your new entrance. Bawumia, on your new politician, he has led the NPP as a running mate to date as the flag bearer. Also, Bawumia, he is not his own man. You are crazy. 90% of the policies are MPP. Somewhere implemented. Bawumia na Troy. He needs to take the blame. Now, John Dramani Mahama, I say, plans to revive the dying local poultry industry. Also say establish a cashew marketing board. And it will be any. John Mahama catch cashew farmers. You know, it's simple. You guys, there is going to be like your cocoa board. No, there is going to be cashew board. No. The government will be buying from you. It will catch up and say simple. Monte cooperatives. Monka kam humbum. Ashanti region for more nipa say, more eastern region we nipa say, more Bronga half region we nipa say. A quote at the number be a decent 500, 300, 400. Mutte munyoma na mube to me a decide mo price am buying. Yen a bono for ye cashew. Yen ye cooperative ye 100,000 tons. Ye sika ebejini untia ye ko. A buy will have no option than to buy. Sana John Mahama or sample amamu clues the amunyema abain ehonchirena at the end of the day abain enya option be than to pay you what you want. Enya cocoa board nkwana wose oho I see enya cashew board and other farmers amudua nyoma foforo no. You people have to learn from this. Come together as cooperatives and then form a group. Na mun demand mo product na mo ton ama abain no ebo mo pe no mreba mo. That is how it works. John Mahama to me ka asem no asama mo plan amomfa. Ehina mo te asem ni bi. John Mahama now person be president now and Konumu also journey from paying these things, you know. He is telling the farmers say munya plan way and no nebema aban meteso na aban bia no ebe gimodi inti osi oba be establish what we call the cashew board. It's supposed to be a cocoa board no. Sebio other things we produce in Ghana. Senkomu nyina e wo board ti se cocoa board and at the end of the day nka cocoa board nko anye omo na nka yeni besi omo so. Because Ghana eduanyoma bebre. Yedua bode, yedua kube, yedua nkate, yedua eye ebro. So when you now mutumi nya board because you can only form a board when you are able to form cooperatives. Or someone ekuo western region form 500, eastern region we 300. Into mube cooperatives number be union. Then you can negotiate with the government. Sana to koko ekuafo and the ekufo do aban bae koko ekuafo na omuye ekuo na say otie koko fo ekuafo ku president or say aban we akromfo aban. Watiti entem eye fertilizer na aban ba akore de chair no and otoma ye eye insecticide na aban de chair no and otoma ye aban sa wia koko de Cote d'Ivoire ye tia na MPP chairman e wia koko abai ye che no nti this is a government that lies about everything. It is a John Mahama said this is what you have to do. Do it because and no nebe to me sebi debi no betuma so de do as asem we na kan ye ye first way. That is how you build a nation. Now, my mention my DB. John Mahama 24-hour economy no. My catcher will say the MPP no the Ekufuado ayen say. Omo the MPP for na koto to all the government agencies ano. And some organizations, some private organizations. So what they do and they say, someone stayed there from 2012. There were a lot of organizations in Ghana who were speaking against the government. Suddenly, Ekufuado win in 2016. Omo inaira. That is what they do because MPP, you know, they always hide behind institutions, CSOs, organizations. Not almost damage, you know. And it's always steady 2012, 13, especially from 14, 15, 16. There were lots and lots of names, organizations that have been registered in Ghana, Occupy Ghana way. Let my vote count for way. Sanko Furina, they are MPP for the MPP, Omo use Omo, Ed Dada Ghana for. And SITAG, they are not different. And I'm talking about the leadership of SITAG. But there's something here you are missing. And the moment the MPP for Jandam with this the caption, SITAG rejects Mahama's proposal to scrap teacher licensure exams. And as usual, it is always going to come from Ed and City News because they are there to protect NPP's nonsense and Bawumia's foolishness. Now, unya time na uridia, Uba say there's some misleading BB was story we mu. They want to create an impression say SITAG for no Oma can send me in opposite the John Mahama person. Now mommy read this story no. This is the story. And this is what the story says. The College of Education Teachers Association of Ghana, CETAG, has opposed a proposal by John Mahama, the flag bearer of the opposition New Patriotic Party Congress, the opposition National Democratic Congress, to abolish the licensure exams for teacher trainees. Almost say yes, CETAG. Now CETAG no omudi nyina no the College of Education Teachers Association of Ghana. Yes, see, adia chi no. Yes, John Mahama ka say obedi president. Yame boa obedi president 2025. Obi twa licensure exams no. Almost say CETAG for ababonten say omudi omonene nya adwene. Now what kind of story na? Say that story ni chere. During his Building Ghana tour in Bono region, Mr. Mahama pledged to cancel the licensure exams, contending that subjecting teacher trainees to an additional assessment for qualification is unnecessary. Contrary to Mahama's stance, CETAG maintains that the licensure exams play a crucial role and should not be done away with. Say CETAG for no enso ababontra beka say John Mahama asem omoka no say dabi John Mahama also tiasie say licensure exams at teachers no chiro no sebio enisa otwem na o kan story ni ko anima hwe bibi wa ha. Prince Obeng Hima, the president of CETAG, in an interview with City News, emphasized the distinct nature of teacher training compared to other professions, highlighting the profound impact that educators can have on entire generation, either positively or negatively. And this is his statement, and I'm going to quote the president of CETAG. In my opinion, say, oh, kind story, this is how the media, they lie to you people. So because CETAG for say they are against John Mahama licensure exams cancellation. Catch any pan say CETAG for cancer. The man was saying in his opinion, this is not the opinion of CETAG. As far as we know, CETAG has not officially released a statement saying they are against the cancellation of licensure exams with their reasons. This man was interviewed on City, under the president of CETAG. Or say in his opinion, that means this is not the nyansem of CETAG. So nobody should sit anywhere else and say CETAG for say we want CETAG to come out officially and say we disagree. But for CETAG president to sit on radio and say in my opinion, that means this is the opinion of the man and not the opinion of CETAG. Into today no ekono ma obi antina radio zinka say CETAG for say they do not agree with John Mahama's idea that he will cancel teacher licensure exams. Now let's read his opinion. This is the opinion of CETAG, not the CETAG president, not the opinion of CETAG as an organization or association. And this is what they do. Into the foolish ones will pick the caption and then they will run with it. Now the propaganda. Now let's listen to the man's personal opinion. In my opinion, it is something that is good and it shouldn't be cancelled. Or say on una dwinimu only the only say me ntwem onka say CETAG adwinimu. Until CETAG releases an official statement, we don't know the position of CETAG. But this is the president of CETAG expressing his own personal opinion. And when Ghana. Now, when he went on, he said, that is CETAG. We have stated that we should implement what we agreed 2 years ago when we had a conference that the students wanting to enter the teaching profession should be subject to entrance exams. So, or see, Yanit CETAG for Krano, ebe afim yenu etwemu no, yakacha aban say, e was say teacher ni ba be teacher, also otro entrance exams. This is totally different from the Okaye. Right now, no, this one he's saying, he is confirming, says, CETAG for Edinkaka. Say, in Femi no Chemukura, catch the MPP abai say, Omoma teacher for intro exams and son, Oma Bechradi. Now, about John Mahama cancellation, or say, Onona Jinimu die. John Mahama, a teacher exams, no, or Peneso, intima John Mahama and Kim. He spoke about two different things. And one was official statement from CETAG, and one was his personal opinion. So why are we sitting in Ghana today saying, CETAG for say they are against John Mahama's decision to cancel teacher licensure exams when he wins power? Why should we report the story like that? This story there are two different stories. And this is what City is doing. This is what they do. This is how they lie to the people. Because the man has stated his opinion on the cancellation of the exams, and he has stated an official position of CITAC on what they think about the examination. CITAC's official position is that government should listen to them. If anybody wants to be a teacher, you need to start by writing an exams to become a teacher. When it came to John Mahama cancelling the exams whilst you're a teacher, he says in his personal opinion, he does not agree. It does not mean that that is the official position of CITAC. Let us get some things right. Yeah, that Ghana for check. City News in Sankofono, they use grammar to lie to everybody. It's memo be on radio so from Ochina Kase CITAC. If CITAC want to state their position, they should come out officially and say CITAC, but not the president of CITAC's opinion. It is his personal opinion. It's not on record. He's just granting an interview. Mama journalism in your time, sir. And this is what City is doing now. And this is what Bernard Avila and his boys there. This is what they are doing. They are trying to impose Baumia on you people by misreporting. If you don't pay attention, they will use the same media. They are saying the media is. They will use the same media to take you back to where you were. I'm the best say Ghana be some of the media. Now,
story OTCC a platform my friend PENDREAM TV and I uti story no na feedback we hear and story our no any story be our platform needs to be our tia or pese my feedback no fafa WhatsApp number 0277128777 na yebe bo e PENDREAM FM Ghana for nyina ati wonka
Dedi kama amena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases PENDREAM TV